out again, someone you arrested would say thank you to you. And I didn't believe it until it actually happened to me. I was working some social event and had arrested some juvenile, and they came up to me and said thank you. You know, I was at a very rough place in my life at the time, having to go to court, juvenile court, having to do all the community service and take classes. It really turned my life around. I was going down a bad path, and I see that now, and I have everything straightened out, and I'm going down a good path now.
Yeah, and that can happen just like that by being arrested sometimes. That just needs that change. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck in that rut, and you're with the same friends and the same group of people, and they just bring you down. Who here has friends that just bring you down? That you, when you do things with them, you make bad choices with them.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah. I mean, everyone has that. I have friends like that. That I know I better not hang out with that person because they're not doing good things, they're not making good choices, they're bringing me down. Don't let anybody bring you down. You know, you have your opportunities are out there, endless for you guys. And it's important and why is it important for us to have these laws and to have rules for us to follow? Like, for example, y'all are all very polite sitting in these chairs. What happens if y'all were just chaos and running around?
No one pay attention.
No one can pay attention.
No order.
No order. Anarchy. That's right. And then it would be the worst. That's what other countries are having to fight with. And so, you know, I think that everyone understands when you're raised in an orderly, in a society where there's rules to follow, and we all have to follow them. I have to follow the same rules you do. You know, we're all in here together, and it's just important that you do that, because then if you stay in line, then you won't have other bad things happen to you later. So, anything else?
That was very informative. That covered a whole bunch of topics.
Any questions from me? Yes, ma'am.
How did you work judge?
I was a prosecutor. I loved being a prosecutor. Prosecutors are in court a lot, and you talk to a jury, right? You get to prosecute cases, and you get to hang out with cops, and you get to. I don't get to hang out with cops as much anymore since I'm a judge, but as a prosecutor, they used to come over all the time, and I would help them write affidavits and warrants and stuff like that. A warrant is when the police officer writes up a report and says, I have suspicion, or I think that probable cause, good job, that there are drugs or there's stolen property at this house. And so he or she will write up a warrant and get a judge to sign it, and then he can go into that house or go into wherever that location is and get the information. And also a warrant for someone's arrest. Give probable cause that someone committed a crime. Yes, sir.
About stealing from stores,